Welcome back, everybody, to our Wednesday stream here at the CBG, where we do our weekly Dungeons and Dragons run. Back at it with our Curse of Strahd story. Last we left off, um,
Oh God.
uh, our characters had come to a mansion slash castle, whatever you want to call it, named Argan's Fault or something along those lines. Pronunciation's weird. Um, anyway, after kind of wandering around this place, had a couple mysterious encounters with a fireplace and statue blowing cold air. um, they find themselves inside was a chapel. And apologize for my voice dealing with allergies. Anyways, um, and so in this chapel, they find three figures and armored figures. And with I think it was Falco who approached them just willy-nilly. They stood up and initiated combat immediately without any hesitation. One of them was slain, and the other two are pressing hard. Last we left off, it was Robert. Um, as far as a brief description, as far as the conditions of these two armored fellows, one of them, who we labeled C, is looking fresh. Doesn't look like he has taken any hits. And the other B looks like it's taken some hits, but is still relatively in good health. So, what would you like to do?
Um, I guess I'll attack B. I'm pretty sure that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I think a lot of you were focusing on B at the moment.
I think, yeah, it looks like I raped. So I will be sure to add that in. So yeah, I'm gonna attack B.
Go for
Miss.
it.
I'm going to attack recklessly so that I don't miss again. Okay, that's better. 23 to hit
That hits.
Nice.
for 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing. Got it. Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Karabar.
Or something with your tail?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's the block.
That's great.
Okay, so how's everybody looking, like health-wise? Is everyone doing okay?
Yeah, I'm full.
My monkey form is looking
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna heal your monkey form.
As far as Esmeralda, she's still looking a little hurt, but
That's
is
right.
okay.
Esmeralda was getting beat up.
Forget about that. We rolled to every session.
Okay. I think I'm gonna attempt to try and take one of these guys out. Okay, yeah. I'm going to get up to B. I'm going to try to saddle up over here next to Robert and see if I can put some damage into these guys.
Sure.
I will attempt to place a hand on one of these knight fellows, and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at second level.
Oh,
Nice.
We'll see what happens. So let's see. I'll roll to hit.
Are you flanking?
Ah.
Flanking when
Well, I didn't call flanking, so I'm gonna say no. I'm not flanking. I said saddled up next to, so that's an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Yeah, it was almost a 17, which would have been really good, but
So
nah.
yeah, you go to like reach out to touch this figure, and it kind of sees your hand motion, kind of like nudges out of the way, and you just grasp air. But the spell discharges, doing nothing. Anything else you wish to do?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bring up my shield. That's it. Yeah, because there's nothing else I can do.
All
That's my
right,
turn.
Falco.
All right, so just kind of getting a visual for what's going on, right? So, Leak is, I imagine, in the air, right?
Yeah, Leak is still in the air. You about what, 10 feet?
Yeah, I'm hanging back a bit, just blasting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, 10 feet up.
And
okay.
then you got Robert and um Robert and Karabar up with B.
Mm-hmm.
Esmeralda is probably like 5 feet behind them, just kind of getting out of danger because she just got the shit kicked out of her momentarily.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then C is probably catty corner to B, about to come in and join the battle.
Okay, cool. So, uh, this kind of like, I wouldn't call it shenanigans, but like this is theater of the mind. I don't know if this will work. You tell me.
Sure.
But what I want to do is kind of angle it where I can get a breath weapon to hit this one and the one behind it without hitting my companions. So I'm thinking if there's two people are flanked next to them, I'm standing on one side, breath weapon of a cone out toward the last one kind of by itself.
Yeah, I could say you can do that.
I would be within melee.
Yeah, I'd say that if you stepped in front of Karabar and then kind of put yourself on the left of B and then in front of C, you kind of angle it just right. I'll let you hit two of them.
Yeah, yeah, I'll take that that bad positioning for sure. So I'm going to try to shoot a breath weapon of, so it kind of looks like a swirl of like, it's not one solid cone, it's like a swirl of black, like kind of like dust, tornado style, and it's kind
Yeah,
of just swirling out from this one to the next. And it needs to make a dexterity, but they both need to make dexterity saving throws, DC 14.
got it. B fails, and
You?
what was the save?
14.
14. Then yeah, both of them fail.
Nice.
Nice. All right, cool. Uh, that will be. All right. 3 points of damage.
What type of damage?
Necrotic.
All right. So you go and you release your breath weapon like that, and you see the necrotic energy go and encapsulate both of them. But you see that they some of it kind of, it doesn't affect their forms very well. You see that the damage inflicted onto them isn't as hard, even at low damage, as much as you thought it would.
Okay, that's fair. All right, and then with my the rest of that, because that's one attack basically. I can use I can take one of my attacks and use that. So I'm going to use my last attack to try to uppercut this fool.
Which one, B or C?
B. I'm trying to hit him with the Hadouken.
Do it.
Did you just release like your breath weapon as a ape?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
It's kind of like that dude from Primal Rage.
Yeah.
Played that.
Uh, 16 to hit.
16 does hit, yes.
Okay, cool. All right, that's going to be 11 points of damage, uppercut damage. And then my familiar is going to roll in and attack. It was attack with pack tactics.
Got it.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
21 hits, yes.
Fantastic. All right, that's going to be 9 points of piercing damage. Biting? I don't know, but 9 points of physical damage.
Got it. All right. So that hits. Damage calculated. Anything else?
I think I'm going to use my bonus action to use get a little bit of health back, but that's about it.
Okay. We'll go ahead and bring it. That brings us back to the top with Leak.
You know what Leak does. You ask. I'm just gonna fire off some sun bolts at B. 21 to hit.
Hits.
9 damage, 9 radiant.
All right.
Keep blasting. 18 to hit
That hits.
for 7 radiant damage. And then bonus action attack. 21 to hit
That hits.
or 7 radiant.
Got it. All right. After taking that flurry of blows, it is definitely looking a little bit more damaged. Still kind of standing, but is looking heavily hit. Esmeralda will coming up on the opposite side of Robert and kind of take this initiative to put in some damage on B. So she'll come in and do a 1-2 with her rapier and hand axe. So first one is 26 to hit with her rapier, and that'll do 6 points of piercing damage. And then we'll come in with a slash of her hand axe, which is a 21 to hit, and does 8 points of damage.
Esmeralda holding it down.
Hell yeah. Did more damage than me.
All right. So now it'll come up to B's turn. After sustaining a number of hits, let's see. We got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers near it. Right, it was gonna target Esmeralda.
You'll probably be.
That's going to be a 17 hit, which just hits.
Hate to see it.
And takes 10 points of slashing.
Damn.
And we'll go ahead and try hitting again. That's a 26 to hit.
Damn.
Good hit.
Yeah.
For 16 points of slashing.
Damn.
And so once again, she is hurt pretty bad, but still standing.
Back up, Esmeralda.
It is C's turn. And is going to kind of take some swipes at the furry ape. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
It's going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And it's going to come in with another swipe, which is going to be a 25 to hit.
That also hits.
And that's going to be 14 points of slashing damage.
All right. The ape is looking very hurt.
All right. So now we're back down to Robert.
If I can, I'll get into flanking. And then I'll keep wailing on B.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can move into flanking with Karabar,
Cool.
with some movement.
Yeah, I definitely. It's 14 hit.
14 just hits, yeah.
Eight slashing damage for the first one.
Cool.
17 on the second one to hit.
Yep.
10 slashing damage.
All right. Still looking very hurt, but is still up.
That's
Right.
about it for me.
Got it. Karabar.
Okay, so you said Esmeralda's looking pretty hurt?
Yeah, she's looking pretty hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action. Let me just double check something here real quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon my spiritual weapon.
Got it.
It is taking the form of just a mace, just a cool looking mace with a moon as its head, and I'm gonna move it to attack B. So it's gonna sort of be right next to me to attack B.
Wait, like a full moon? Like it's just a regular looking mace, or like a
Yeah.
crescent?
No, yeah, it's a full moon.
Okay.
With
But
a
it's-
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay, cool. So the mace does, not bad, 10 points of force damage, I believe. Yeah, force damage.
Okay.
And then with my action, I don't know if I want to use my channel divinity on her. Does Esmeralda have more than 70 health total?
More than like her max?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has more than max 70.
Okay, yeah. Then grab my amulet, point at her, and say, step back, and I'll just pump all 35 of my preserve life into her.
Damn.
Okay. So she gains 35 HP.
Yep. She sort of glows with a blue moonly light for a minute, and then yeah, she's all healed up. Well,
All right.
35 points
Yeah.
healed up.
So yeah, so that
Yep.
definitely heals her.
Sweet, and then I'll, like I said, I'll say, step back, and that's my turn.
All right. Falco.
I maintain concentration. I forgot to roll last turn.
Got it.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking real rough. But it seems like this is pretty much. I am going to. I'm going to back away from these guys. I'm going to try to.
How far back?
Enough to definitely provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay, so you'll be procking twice from both B and C.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. So then, let's see. So B goes first. I 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
All right, so yeah, so it's a little distracted, can't get in you on time, but C goes ahead and 14 to hit.
14 is my AC.
Yeah, so it just hits you. All right, so then that's going to be 17 points of slashing damage.
I drop out of my monkey form. 17, so 12, 13, so okay. 17, and then 5 damage. And you see me turn into a dragonborn and get like the lightest cut on my chest. As I back up. And I'm going to back up pretty far.
Sure.
But I'm going to cast because now I can cast spells again.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast I think cast Thorn Whip. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just cast Thorn Whip on the on B.
On B.
So, yeah.
All right. And that's a
So,
save. Or is
no,
it a hit?
it's an attack.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 26 to hit.
That hits.
11 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And then my familiar is gonna
it should bring it towards you like 5 or 10 feet, right?
I don't know. I don't know if I have to do it. If I have to, I will. But
what's the spell description?
If the creature takes if the attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you. So could I just pull it like 2 feet closer to me?
That's up to. So yeah, I'd say that you can like pull it. You give a pull that's kind of negligible, so it just kind of stays in place.
Would I be able to? I wouldn't be able to provoke opportunity attacks.
No,
that,
because
right?
that's forced to move.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So yeah, so that will be my my action. Bonus action. Esmeralda. You said Esmeralda is looking hurt, right? Who else is looking hurt?
I think the rest of us are pretty good.
Yep.
Good. Okay. Then I'm going to. And Karabar goes before they go, right?
After.
Okay. I'm going to use a healing word on Esmeralda first level.
Got it.
Actually, no, she just got healed. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
she
heal
just
myself.
got healed. She's wounded, but she's not. After Karabar's healing spell, she's looking a little bit better. Still hurt though.
Yeah. I'm gonna heal myself. Get myself back up to full. Nice. All right. And then my familiar's turn.
Got it.
They'll make their attack. Oh, so close. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 8 points of damage.
All right. Well, that's enough to bring down B. So B kind of just crumples into a lump, and then after a moment, you see the same kind of spectral kind of coalesce into this small sphere of light that just whooshes around and then vanishes away.
In my head, my familiar its like neck and had the light in its mouth, and then it kind of just popped out like a made a movie.
Yeah.
And And then the last thing, I'm going to have my familiar go and get into melee with C, just to carry it up. And that's it.
No problem. All right. So Leek.
Blast and see.
Oh,
24 to hit
yeah, hits.
for 7 radiant damage. 21 to hit.
Yep.
For 11 radiant damage. Good roll.
Nice.
And bonus action is 18 to hit
It hits.
for 11 radiant damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't think it
Huh?
missed.
You broke up a
Like-
little.
So I don't think you've missed this whole, since you've attacked.
Oh, this session? No.
Dragon Ball Z style with the blasts.
Yeah. Especially since, combat's supposed to be, it's all happening at the same time. He's just been barraging nonstop.
Yeah, so he took 3 heavy hits into him, but he's still standing. Esmeralda is grateful for the healing and kind of takes advice and just kind of steps back a little bit and just prepares an action if anybody gets near her. After that, it's the Revenant's turn, and if I read the room right, I think that's closest target is going to be Karabar. So he's going to run up to Karabar.
Stay back, everyone. I got this.
And so the first hit is a 21.
Yep.
So that's going to be 21 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, 21. That was cool, but fuck.
And the next hit is hate to see it, natural 20.
Oh, god damn it.
So
Don't act like you hate to see it.
So that's going to be, hold on, I need to do math here.
I'm going to.
Brutal.
I'm silvery barbsing your thing, so that you have to roll again and take the lower roll.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it turned it to a non-critical, but it's still it still hits. So it's a 26 to hit. So, but at least it
it's not a
saved you from a
crit.
critical.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah, thanks.
So I'll go ahead and oops, not that. I'll go ahead and re-roll that damage.
I'll give the advantage on the next one to League.
Nice.
So
Actually, I'm going to give it to Robert.
Okay.
So that's 14 points of slashing damage.
14 points? Okay.
Yes.
I got this. It's okay. It's okay.
All right. So Robert, you're up.
Nothing just gave me advantage, right?
What was
Is
that?
that-
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Is that for both of my attacks or just the first one?
Just the first one.
Okay. I'm gonna wail on C, I guess.
Go for it.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Thank God.
Advantage.
So that's 12 slashing damage.
Cool.
And the second attack misses.
Alrighty.
So that is my turn.
All right, Karabar, you just
Okay.
got beat the hell up. So what are you doing?
That did a lot of damage very quickly. I
Long
think,
swords will do that.
Yeah, that hit pretty hard. For my bonus action, I'm just gonna move my spiritual weapon over and have it smack it with its moon, with its big old ball.
Go for it.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so that's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
for not bad 9 points of force damage,
Cool.
and I'm pretty hurt. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'll just do a quick cure wounds on myself, 3rd level.
Go for it.
Really
Sort of,
hurt.
yeah. Do a quick nod my head down, grab my amulet, do a quick prayer for. Ooh, that's a good fucking roll for 29 points of healing.
Damn.
Shit.
Good shit.
Okay, I'm looking much better. And I don't. I was in combat range with B. If I try to move, will I get a opportunity
Yeah,
attack?
because you were like after B fell, C kind of
Oh,
filled
it's
the
just
gap.
okay. I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so you're in combat with. So if you were to run away, you'd provoke.
Okay, then I'll just bring my shield up and stand by.
Got it. All right, Falco.
Bye.
Falco.
Oh, it's my turn. Let's see. What should I do? A lot of my big spells are concentration, which I don't want to do. So I guess I'm gonna Thorn Whip him again.
Go for it.
That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of Thorn Whip damage, and I'll move him. How far away am I?
I'd say you're probably at most like 15, 20 feet, maybe.
Okay, cool. I'll move him 1 foot closer to me.
Okay. All right.
So, and then after that, with my familiar's turn, they're gonna take another big chunk, hopefully. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be a 15 damage.
15. All righty. Anything else? All right. So Leak.
No, that's it.
That one.
Nat
Oh.
1. Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, 27.
That hits.
Although that is clearly
I
not
jinxed.
my 9 radiant, and then bonus actions 18 to hit for 8 radiant.
Got it. So a couple more blasts from the monk.
You guys jinxed me last turn.
Right. All right. Comes to Esmeralda, who kind of sees that this guy is looking a little hurt, so is going to take the initiative and kind of close the gap and throw in some attacks.
Esmeralda, I swear to God, if you get hurt again.
So first one is a 19 to hit, which does hit for 8 points of piercing. And their hand axe. That's oops. Hit first. That's a 9, so misses. So she manages to get a stab in, goes to swing with her axe, and it just kind of glances off the armor. With that comes down to the Revenant, who has 1, 2, 3 people attack. Actually has 4 because your familiar's in with melee with it, right? Your familiar has
Yes.
HP too, right?
Yes.
All right, so I will. So it is actually going to target the familiar.
Oh no. It's probably the best case scenario.
So first hit is a 14 to hit.
Give me 1 second. I'm up its stats. Armor class plus the level of the spell. Ooh, that is its AC.
Bummer.
Okay, so it does hit. So that's going to be a whopping 18 points of slashing damage.
That is very whopping. That's like half his health. All right.
Well, and then it gets its second attack,
All
which is a 9, so it misses.
Oof.
So one big hit, and then a miss.
Fantastic.
After that, it is Robert.
I keep wailing.
Go for it.
I would practice.
Ooh.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
Eight slashing damage on the first one. Second one is 17 to hit.
That hits.
Or 9 slashing damage.
Got it.
That's it.
Alright. It is looking very hurt, but it's still up. So now it comes to Karabar.
Okay, still looking hurt, but still up. Okay, yeah, I'll just use my bonus action real quick. Come over and hit it with my moon. Cool. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
For nice max damage, 13 points of damage.
Sweet.
Okay, if it's still up,
What?
yeah. I will. Doesn't really take necrotic damage. That's all I really got when it comes to damage. So I'll just use my my cantrip, Toll the Dead. I'll grab my amulet. Little streak of moonlight comes towards it, and it has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
What's the save?
The DC is 16.
It fails with a 9.
Nice.
There you go.
That is good fucking roll. 15 points of that's necrotic damage too. God damn it.
That's necrotic.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's going to be.
So that's 7 points of necrotic damage if it's resistant, assuming it's resistant.
It is, yes. So, it hits and it puts him to the brink, but he's still up.
Ah, damn it. Alright. You guys got it, and I'm gonna put my shield up again.
All right, Falco.
I hear you guys got it, and I say to myself, I got it. And I thorn very aggressive.
Go ahead.
All right. It's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 8 points of thorn whip.
Yep, and that finishes it off. How do you want to thorn whip this thing to death?
I want to like side swipe, and it's like almost like it goes through like all my companions, like past them. It wraps around his neck, and I pull it, and it spins like a top as it the head spins.
Nice. So yeah, so it wraps around, it spins. The body just kind of like break dances, like as it falls to the ground. And then pretty soon the spirit orb just kind of coalesces and off it goes.
As I pulled out, I was looking the other way. So when the body falls, I'm facing the other direction.
Alrighty, so let me get back to the area you're at here. Okay, so after that, everything goes kind of, quiet. Battle is diminished. You now have these 3 kind of bodies that are laying there. And you have the rest of the chapel to explore if you wish, or whatever it is you wish to do.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I think I think we could probably take a quick break. Esmeralda got hit pretty hard.
Put it
You
on
should got a
Esmeralda.
bloody nose still.
Yeah, yeah. Esmeralda's kind of like tending to some of her wounds and it's looking a little not too bad, especially after Karabar's healing, but is kind of beat up. It's like a little breather wouldn't help.
Okay, I mean, we could take a short rest here in this chapel.
All right.
Sure. So you guys kind
Shoot.
of take a moment, take a
Me.
short rest.
Yeah, I'm down to take a quick short rest. I think that'll get my channel. Yep, that'll get my channel divinities back. So I'll have my god's favor again. Saloon will smile down on us a little bit better.
Are there rules to that? As far as you've always made it seem like Saloon's always got your back.
She does. She always has, but it's my effectiveness as a conduit that is the one that needs the rest.
That makes sense. I was assuming she just preferred well-rested people.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. It's a lot of it takes a lot of effort to sort of channel the energy of a god. So
You see Karabar rolling his eyes very dramatically. Sorry, Falco rolling his eyes very dramatically in the background.
yeah, I didn't roll my own eyes.
It was so dramatically that you rolled your eyes too.
Well, look, so I think everyone besides you has felt the effects of my channel divinity. You might have felt it as well.
I don't think so.
Well, I know at the very least, Leek has and Robert has. So one day you'll feel her embrace, and it's great. It's great.
I'm good.
I
Okay.
believe Saloon is real, but I don't fully respect her.
Well, okay. I mean, you were down. The tree took you down, and Saloon brought you. But it's fine. You'll fall into her embrace eventually.
Okay, yeah, Saloon's helped me before, but what has she done for me lately?
Classic question. And my familiar is not going to last for like a super long time. I have an hour, but the long run takes an hour. So in that meantime, I would just probably have it kind of patrol the area,
You bet.
make sure.
Cool. Let's take this short
And
rest.
Can familiars short rest? Do they have hit die?
Well, this is a spell, so I don't summon the spell that I used.
That's right. It was Conjure Animals. Never mind. Okay.
So as you guys are kind of taking a short rest, I'll go ahead and re-describe the scene here.
Sure.
You are in a chapel-like area, or it is a chapel. You see an altar towards the front of the area here. Let me give you the room description one more time. There we go. So cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs the stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curl up to the balcony, and a door set into the north wall has a wooden beam barring it. At the end of the chapel rests a stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas relief. Tall arching windows set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored glass and allowing a thick fog to fill the room. So to kind of give you more of a directional thing, ahead of you, you would see the altar and the windows. To the left and right of you, you will see spiral staircases that lead up to the second floor. Behind you, you would have the double doors that you came in that lead into the dining room.
Which way you guys trying to go?
I think I want to investigate this altar that they're all like kneeling around, right?
I swear, if it's an altar saloon, I'm gonna lose it.
Well, it was a rising sun, and while Saloon did create the sun, and therefore it is, an offshoot of her domain, she's a moon god.
Yeah, if anyone would like to roll a religion check to check and see what this altar is dedicated to, they
Oh, yeah, I
can.
think I already did. Let me check my notes. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's an altar to Bahamut.
No, the question was
Oh,
that
okay,
was
yeah.
Falco asking what would a silver dragon be like praying to, but it was not in relation to what this altar is.
Oh, okay. Well then, never mind.
You know religions.
Yeah,
What
she's
all?
Yeah, I'll
I'll
definitely
guide
do it. Yeah,
you with.
I'll take your guidance, and I'll also cast guidance on myself.
Does it stack?
No, but I mean,
I'll guide you with my own magic.
okay, religion plus guidance. Ah, rolled like shit. That's a 11.
11. I mean, you've been here long enough, and you know, you obviously know this as the Morning Lord.
Mm,
Uh,
okay,
this is just iconography of the Morning Lord.
it's just this is iconography of the Morning Lord. This is Lathander, who is, again, not quite as strong as Saloon, but up there.
But seemingly the only thing that these people worship in this town.
Yeah, that's what it seems
This
like.
work.
Which, I mean, it
So,
might explain a lot of their problems.
Who is the strongest god?
The strongest? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Zach knows, but I don't know if I don't know if yeah. Can I roll a religion check to see if Karabar knows who the strongest god is?
Sure, why not?
can I roll a religion check as well? Because I want to like one up him.
God, no, it's too late. I rolled a 13.
A 13.
Or-
I'd say in your practices, there's no one singular all-powerful god. They all have their checks and balances. Um, but they're like a lot of them have like certain strengths and weaknesses above others. So there's no one singular one, but then again, there
Okay.
never really was a battle of the gods that determined one.
Yeah,
It's
right.
all
What are the gods doing with their infinite time?
So then, add a character, Zach. You said you know who the strongest is.
Right, yeah. There's the like the sort of the the thing that created everything is Io. And it's literally just Io. And if I remember correctly, it's just the god that created everything. Although
God, that
like yeah, I think it alludes to something like what Daniel said. There's so many different um, stories, origin stories in the 5e world. Like there's in dwarves, they have their strongest god whose name I can't remember, but they say that he created everything. And then people that worship Saloon, they say that Saloon and Shar, which used to be one person, they say that they created everything. So I mean, it depends on your religion in 5e.
Interesting. Okay. So, I guess upstairs.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, just to add another mention that on the near the staircase on the left side, there is a wooden door that is barred.
can I check it?
If you wish to, yeah, run investigation.
All right, I'll guide myself on this one. So, that's gonna be a 7 plus uh 1, so that's 8.
8. You give a inspection of the door, and as far as you know, it's not trapped.
Nice. Looks good,
It
guys.
Yeah, so it's barred. It just like it looks like it's blocked from the inside. So if you wish, you can unbar it and open the door.
Check that out after we
I
check
got a
out
battering
upstairs.
ram.
Yeah, I was gonna say what I would want to do is would want to listen. Like if it's barred on this side, it feels like there's something really dangerous on the other side of it. See if I can like listen to see if there's like something like clearly like breathing or whatever behind the other side.
Yeah, go ahead, give me a perception check.
So I'm not on this boat with you. You're on this boat with me. That's gonna be a dirty 20, and
You press your ear up against the door. You give it a listen. In silence.
the silence of death.
Let's check out this upstairs area, and then I'm down to go through the barred door.
Yeah, let's check upstairs first.
Alrighty. Which do you could take the nearby staircase or the opposite?
Yeah, closest one, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we're already on the left-hand side.
I mean, Leek could just fly up there.
Yeah, I'll walk with everybody.
Oh,
I don't like being on the ground as much as in the air, but sometimes I like slumming it with you guys.
I'm gonna be checking for traps as we go up. I'll lead this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn into a ape right now. It just feels like some other shit's gonna pop up on us. So I'm gonna turn into an ape, and I'm gonna also investigate as we're walking up the stairs.
what's
Just
the
kind of
lighting like?
There's very little light around here, other than whatever natural light that can stream in through the windows, which is already kind of opaque as since it's overcast. So it kind of casts like a very kind of gloomy scene in here. But anything that doesn't have any like windows or anything else like that is very barely dim light.
Okay, I'll cast light on my shield. Use it like a flashlight.
What's your investigation?
Oh, sorry. And before I turn into a monkey, I'll guide myself.
You don't have to. I'll guide you. Saloon's got your back.
I'll guide myself. Investigation is a 19.
All right, so you're checking the staircase as you're going up so far. Well, as you reach the top, no traps were detected. All right,
All right,
so
cool.
at the top, this wooden balcony overhangs the mansion's chapel. An exquisitely carved wooden throne rests at the west end between two doors, and narrow archways lead to a spiral staircase going up and down. Hanging from the high ceiling is an iron chandelier with candle holders shaped like tiny silver dragons.
There's a throne.
Yes, so you see there's like how it would U at the apex of the U, there's a throne that overlooks the chapel area down below.
Like a
Throne.
person-sized throne or like a dragon-sized throne?
A person-sized throne. And
Yeah,
then
you
so
dragon.
give you like there's going to be a doorway that flanks this left and right. So you kind of estimate that doorway will lead back into the main part of the mansion. Otherwise, the only other exits are the staircases that you've taken.
Wants to sit in it.
I'll flop down.
You just flop down on the throne.
Yeah, and I act like a king for like a minute.
If I were to climb across along the ceiling, would I be able to get to that chandelier?
Make me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics? All right. Let's see. Hold on. Let me pull up the gorilla stats. Even though I have a climb speed of 35 feet.
Just to see that if, like, you can like climb effectively. To see if
Fair.
like you grab a rotted wooden beam that might split, or the chandelier couldn't hold your weight and drops or something like that.
Nat 20.
Now 20, yeah. So yeah, you leap up to the rafters, you grab a couple beams, you swing over, and yeah, you can get to the chandelier pretty easily.
Oh, he's swinging. It's breaking up, but I'm assuming you're singing that one song. Anyone else hearing it like that?
Yeah.
Sounds a little more eerie like that.
Right.
Does anything happen when Leek sits in the throne, or is he just looking
No,
cool and
you
kingly?
just kind of, yeah, he's looking kind of cool and kingly.
Karabar, fetch me my wine from my bag.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, I'll grab its bag and fetch the wine. Did you have wine in your
Does
bag?
it look interesting?
I have one left.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Grab his wine.
the like when you hit the chandelier, it kind of swings back and forth. It groans a little bit from your weight, but it seems to be holding temporarily.
Or Leek his wine.
Do you expect me to pour my own wine?
Are there any goblets nearby?
No, there's no goblets nearby.
Oh, there's no goblets.
Ah, from the bottle it is. You want a drink?
Yeah, I'll take.
Just take a few sips and put it back. I just wanted to feel kingly for a minute.
Anything like around the throne? Can I like give a full thorough look around of the throne?
Sure, give me an investigation.
Sure, I'll guide myself. Investigation. Ugh, not great. That's not great. So plus. That's an 11.
Other than just intricate carves, a wooden throne, there's nothing really else on it or in the nearby area that seems of any interest.
Is it facing towards the altar or away from the altar?
Towards the altar.
Yeah, I think it's like above it and behind the altar, right? Like overlooking everything.
Correct.
You want to check out that barred door?
Yeah.
And waiting to use this battering ram.
Well, it's barred from our side.
Oh,
Batter it anyway if you want.
Yeah, if you really want to.
Whenever we get back down to the main floor, can I carve the symbol of saloon into the altar?
I mean, it's a stone altar. Are you like chiseling it?
Yeah, I mean, I got something. Let me see my bag real quick. I'm sure I got something. Yeah, I can just use like a crossbow bolt and scrape it into the stone.
Okay. Give me a performance check.
Sweet. I'll guide myself. Nice. Plus, so that's a 15.
15. Yeah, you make a pretty decent like scratching of saloon onto the altar.
Sweet. Now, if anyone prays to this altar, they'll be also praying to saloon.
I think that's how it works, but sure.
Gas house of limited prayers.
All right.
But, yeah, so you guys head back downstairs. Karabar goes and makes some graffiti, and then yeah, you're at the barred door. What would you like to do?
The gorilla moving.
I just want to make it
Oh yeah, take a quick break.
pile of buff.
Oh, yes. We'll go ahead and find out what's behind this magical door. It's not magical, but behind this door in a minute. We're going to take a quick break, grab some drinks, refreshments, and so stay with us. All right, welcome back. let's find out what's behind door number 1.
Nice.
Who would like to open the door?
Go
And
real
how?
Go real low.
With the strength of 5 gorillas.
I
Let's see
I
that
would
reference if anyone
try
got
to
that.
take the latch off the hook.
All right. So yeah, so easily enough the bar is lifted up and the door is unlocked.
I trepidatiously open it.
You open it up and you see the outside. So it's a way back outside, but to a specific section. You take a kind of you poke your head out a little bit, and you see it leads out to the areas what would be like a graveyard or cemetery.
Mm. Is it? Are we on like? Because we're not on the first floor. Are we? We're still on the
Yeah,
first floor.
you went back down to the first floor where the bar door was.
Okay. Can I look around for that dragon imp thing or whatever it was?
With the what?
The creature that was like laughing at us or talking in Draconic. I just have a feeling that it's like watching us.
Oh yeah, that shadow we saw slip away
Oh,
into
the shadow that you heard
Yeah.
hiss at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to make a perception check.
Oh, wait, the door that leads out to the cemetery is barred from the inside.
25. Ooh, good call.
Yeah, so you look around and you don't see anything.
I don't fear any undead. Saloon's with us.
Yeah, that undead almost killed you about 10 minutes. Maybe we should grow some fear. We don't want to go into this graveyard, right?
Do we
I mean,
see anything of interest?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and give you the description of the area since you're standing there by the doorway. Tucked behind the mansion is a fog-shrouded cemetery enclosed by a 7-foot tall fence of wrought iron. In the northeast corner stands a mausoleum.
70-foot tall.
Jesus.
7-foot tall.
That would be so big.
What the fuck?
Giant zombies. You gotta check out the mausoleum, right?
I mean, that's just begging to be checked.
Yeah.
I'm down if you guys are.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Every gamer instinct in me is screaming, "Check that mausoleum!"
Got to.
All right, so what are you guys doing? Checking out the mausoleum?
Waiting for the first one to step out the actual door.
Yeah.
After you?
Well, Falco, you opened the door. Are you stepping through?
I would want to be like checking for traps. It feels like this is a perfect spot for an ambush, but I am stepping through.
Okay, so you step through, and then you're gonna check your immediate surroundings for traps. Go ahead and give me an investigation.
I'll guide you. Saloon
All
is
right.
with you.
I look over my shoulder with a kind of a dirty ape look. A damn dirty ape, if you will. 18.
18. You look around. So far, no traps.
Okay.
I got my shield
right.
up in the air, casting light.
I start walking further.
Okay, so you guys go ahead and each one of you starts heading out, and you cross in the graveyard.
I think I want to creep. Yeah.
Creep.
Are we trying to go
Exactly.
stealthily? Because I am not stealthy.
Where's Scooby-Doo creeping? You know.
I would say I'm trying to go stealthy. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Oh no, I got my fucking lit up shield in the air. I'm not stealthy at all.
Yeah. I'll separate myself a little Stealthy.
Everyone, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception.
I'm
Not bad.
perceptive. I'm kind of perceptive.
15.
19.
20.
I rolled a natural 1. 6.
Okay. All right. Falco, especially now since you're being a little bit paranoid, you suddenly get this feeling like something is watching you. You look around and you catch something up in the second floor of the mansion. You see one of the room windows. Looking up, you spot a well-dressed man with a thick mane of thistledown hair, observing you from a high tower window. He draws the curtains and disappears from view.
Uh, I guess so. Did we just went to the second floor on that balcony,
You
right?
went to the balcony of the chapel, but not inside the high tower.
There was 2 doors up there, right, that we didn't check yet.
Exactly.
So I stop everybody so very alarming. There is a man in the top tower who was very condescendingly looking at us as we were walking out here. So obviously, 1, we're not alone. 2, there's a person in the opposite direction that we're going. And 3, they know we're here.
I don't think we
There's
made
a chance
much of
they
an effort.
rebar the door.
There is.
Oh shit. Well, hey, you'll get to use your RAM in that case. So.
Oh, you know what? Okay. That is a good excuse to use the ramp.
Yeah, and it's not like we made any effort to conceal the fact that we were entering this place. So, you know, no harm, no
We did
foul.
a battle in the middle of the chapel too. Like,
Yeah,
well known we're in the building.
I was shouting spells and shit. Yeah. Let's check out this mausoleum. Then we can check out creepy guy in the second floor.
All right.
This creepy guy in the second floor just going to be waiting for us.
Did it look like Strahd?
Do we know what Strahd looks like?
Somebody
You seem
saw
big.
him, right?
Oh, yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him. Did it
That's
look like
right.
Strahd?
Did it look like Strahd?
No?
Right. What? I'm sorry. Would you ask me a question?
Did it look like Strahd in the window?
No. Or at least none of you have actually. Well, I guess
You saw the
no one is actually. I don't think any of you have seen an actual vision of Strahd. Like you've seen like shadows, silhouettes, heard descriptions of him, but have never really seen an image of Strahd. So you wouldn't really know what he looks like.
Does it look
That's
like what we
fair.
imagine he looks like?
I was going to say, does he look like a vampire? What we imagine a vampire.
I mean, Falco was the only one seeing. As far as what Falco saw, it was just a brief, like, vision of a guy with curly hair.
Hey, Falco, did he have like a tall collar?
No, he didn't have a popped collar.
Not a
his collar
vampire.
That's the defining feature, the popped collar.
All vampires have popped collars.
I have a very specific image in my head of Dracula from Castlevania.
Oh yeah, those frills were insane.
So you're saying the Fonz was a vampire?
Definitely.
Makes it jumped the shark.
In
Nobody's
2007.
that cool.
Right. He had the charm of a vampire, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, all of you guys are in the middle of a cemetery. Is there anything you want to do here before you approach the mausoleum?
I guess I would read some of the names as we're going past.
All right. Give me a perception check real quick.
18.
18. All right. So you go and you see some of the gravestones, and the fog out here is kind of a little thick. That's kind of like hovering above the ground. So it's kind of makes it hard for you to see the ground. But as you get up closer to read one of the tombstones, you notice that the grave itself is uh, hollow. Like the grave is, it looks like it's either been dug up or something like that. But um,
Something come out, or was something just about to go in?
Yeah.
with
Yeah, could
that
I?
with that perception check, I'll say that it would actually give me an investigation real quick.
Can I make it a survival since it's all like dirt and because I'm trying to find because I'm thinking more of like how old this has been, if it's been dug up recently, kind of, thing like that.
I'll allow it.
I'll guide you.
Thank you.
Sloon's with you.
All right, so with the guidance, that will be a 21.
21. So with that, you'll know that the way that these graves are disturbed, it was something had crawled out of it. Nothing
Oh
had
no.
dug it up, but something had like crawled out of it. The way that
Thriller.
soil has been moved and stuff like that.
Thriller.
Yeah.
Gives said Night of the Living Dead, any other zombie movie, but she said thriller. Okay.
That is the most cultural iconic film or song of all time. So yeah, sir. But yeah, I relay that to the group. It's like, so clearly there's zombies running around here.
Well,
Um,
on the gravestone, maybe they're skeletons instead of zombies.
yeah, I guess. Are there dates on them?
uh you go back to read the names on the stones, but the stones are too faded to read.
Mm, yeah, I can't tell. So minimum zombies, minimum skeletons, maximum stronger undead.
Maybe it was those knights we just fought. How many graves are dug up?
There are five graves.
But the
And we
door.
only
Oh, that's fair. Door was barred.
mm,
Well, at the very least, we have 5 undead to keep an eye out for, which is, you know, not that big of a deal, hopefully.
I mean, do we see them shambling about the graveyard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
from the cemetery is not like all that huge, and from the number of perception checks that you've made, you didn't see anything like zombies or humanoid like things shambling about the graveyard. So
yeah,
they
I
aren't
look
here.
I look to the group and say, I know that the mausoleum seemed like the thing to do, but it kind of feels like all the arrows are pointing back at the castle on the second floor. There's a person. We have at minimum undead here.
I mean, we're already out here. Let's just pop by the mausoleum real quick, put eyes on it, put some gorilla hands on it, and then, assuming that it doesn't lead to something interesting, we can head back inside.
Why don't you use your psychic powers to open the door?
You mean the mausoleum door?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that once we get close enough to see, whether or not that's doable. Yeah, I can do that.
Mausoleums are just like one room, right? It's just like,
Yeah, it's just like a big, it's a fancy grave.
yeah, we could have checked it out already if we weren't talking about checking it out.
Yeah,
Okay, then let's go check it out, Carabar. Let's go.
yeah, yeah. I mean, am I going alone?
I'm with you.
I said, let's go.
Okay, cool. I mean, I would go alone if I had to. Not that I'm scared or anything.
Saloon will protect you.
She will. All right,
Mm.
let's go. Lead the
So
way.
you guys are going towards the mausoleum?
Yeah, why
Yes.
not?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So as you approach the mausoleum, you see
a very
tarnished, silver-plated gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings cling to the stone-tiled roof of this mausoleum. An 8-foot tall, 4-foot wide, white marble door is set into the southwest wall, and it is engraved with the name Argynvost.
Argon.
Yeah, so that's what you see.
Okay. 8-foot tall marble door, you say?
Correct.
Okay. Can
It does
I?
look like it can be opened.
Can I
Someone's
check if
rolling. Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
I'll guide you. Saloon is always with you.
Even if you don't want her to, apparently.
that's the 10.
10. As far as you know,
Saloons help.
it's clear.
All right. Well, I trust Saloon, so I'll go ahead and use my telekinesis mage hand to.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a little breaky, choppy, but we can hear you. To grab the handle of the marble door and open it up.
What is the what's the pull weight of your
I think it's 10
mage hand?
pounds.
Yeah, it's not opening. It's a marble door.
Okay. Well. Uh-oh.
Go real up. Go real up.
Yeah, go real. You're very choppy though, Jonathan.
Maybe frozen? No?
Freeze frame.
It's moving.
Can you hear me?
You're still laggy though.
You're just
Sorry.
staring at the screen, menacing.
He's just staring menacingly.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll try to open the door.
All right, give me a strength check.
All right. Can it be athletics?
Nope, strength.
All right.
Can't-
Raw muscle.
Let's see. That's gonna be 11.
11. You go and you grab it, you tug, and it's a lot heavier than you thought. 11 doesn't cut it.
Uh, no.
Yeah, none of that's getting through.
It's getting through, just that, like, if time was slowed down to,
We'll just speed it up in editing.
All right. Show you these bird muscles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see these muscles.
I will guide you.
It's just a strength check, right?
Yep, raw muscle.
Saloon is with you.
With a guide.
Nice.
14. You grab the door and you give it, and it starts to shift, but it's still too much. You were close, but it's still not
It's
budging.
always with me.
All right,
Unless somebody
Robert.
else is trying out the battering ring.
The muscles of the group.
Let me try. It's funny because, like, I think you have the same strength as I do, right?
I do. We both have 16. Yeah.
It's cool. I look stronger.
I can slap you to get you in the mood to do this if you want. Give you a quick slap. Get you riled up.
Yeah,
Okay,
sweet.
cool.
Hyped. Yeah, I got this.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll slap him. Guide. I'll guide you.
Okay, let's see. I don't think that's gonna get me there, but
Am I?
no. It's gonna be 15 total.
15. Okay, so you go and you clasp, and you're shoving and are pulling, and you don't think it's going to make it, but then you get that little edge from Saloon, and the door slowly it starts opening. 15 was just what you needed. So
Yes.
right.
it swings
Saloon.
open.
See, no big deal, guys.
But yeah, it was a hard press 15. You open a door, but you're kind of like whoof, whoof.
Got it.
But yeah, there's a space open enough for you guys to check out the inside if you wish to go inside.
Can we see from the outside what it is if I like use my lit up shield to
Sure.
flashlight?
You kind of like illuminate the interior, and the interior of the mausoleum is dark and dusty. You see 4 empty alcoves with raised floors. Etched into the far wall is a verse. Does anyone know Draconic?
I think we
Almost for
established
sure.
that none of us
Yeah,
don't.
Falco. Falco doesn't?
I think he does.
Yeah, I think we established that none of us know Draconic.
And then yeah, you see a verse written in Draconic, but
Speaking of Falco, are you there, Jonathan?
No Draconic, he messaged.
Ah, damn.
And yeah, the Dragonborn was the best bet. So, okay. Maybe we can find that guy upstairs and he could read it.
Hang on. I'm gonna head inside. You know.
Wait, what's in like the alcoves slash
Yeah.
is there a carpet?
Yeah. Is there anything like can we get a thorough once over of this area?
yeah.
I convinced everybody to come over here, so I feel like there has to be something.
We all almost killed ourselves just trying to open the door.
Yeah.
I roll.
Do I investigate?
If you want to, yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
investigate.
Does someone want to help me while I guide myself?
Sure.
Use my eagle eyes, my owl eyes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You can roll as well. I'll just do a roll with guidance.
Oh yeah, you roll. I think you're better than me.
That is a 16 for me.
21.
Nice.
Yeah, other than the script that you see that's etched in, there's nothing else in here other than some empty alcoves.
Worth it.
You know, we learned something. We got a bit of a workout. Could have been worse. Could have found zombies.
Yeah. I like the optimism.
Okay. I feel a little bit like lost zombies. It's slightly worse than. Well, I don't know.
You know, we're just assuming they're zombies, right? Like they could have been some very desperate residents in the manor.
Oh, you know what? There is a food shortage because they're spending all their crop land on wine.
Mm-hmm.
What else are they supposed to eat?
But didn't
They're
we
gonna have-
establish that they crawled out of the holes?
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh,
Maybe it was people who were unintentionally buried alive and they got out safe.
yeah. Falco message could have been the knights we fought. That's what I thought too. But then Robert pointed out the door was barred from the inside, so whatever was out here couldn't have came in.
Or I mean, there were 5 graves and we only fought 3 knights. Maybe the knights just weren't vibing with the other 2 zombies. And so they barred the other 2 zombies.
Okay. Some zombie hierarchy going on here.
Yeah.
Facts, yeah, we could also ask the guy watching us. Yeah,
All right. We can leave the mausoleum.
let's try to find this dude.
Right, so you guys are heading back in?
Yeah, back to the door we
Yeah.
came in.
Got it. All
And then are we
right.
gonna go upstairs and then use the doors next to the throne? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think that's most likely where that guy was.
Okay.
Possibly Strahd? Every shadowy, well-dressed figure I see, I assume is Strahd.
Yeah.
You know, that's a fair point.
Rule them out.
So if I just bought a high-collared vest, or just a cloak, you got a pretty nice cloak on. Are you a vampire?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
When did that happen?
Lestrade.
Robert lore.
I saw Strahd that one night.
Lore drop.
If you turn on us, Robert, not only will my heart be broken, but most likely my bones too. Pretty sure.
See.
Upstairs. Shield aloft.
Okay. So, do, do. So you take the same staircase going back upstairs to the throne room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you're
Hey, there
there
he is.
by the, what's it?
I said I heard Jonathan. There he
Ah.
is.
Still a little
Nice.
laggy.
Maybe not. Oh.
But
As long as the audio is coming through, that's more important.
right. So you guys head back up. You're by the throne, and so like if you were looking at the throne to the front, you would have a door to the left, and you would have a door to the right. Right now, from the way that you came up, the door on the right is the closest one.
Which way would the guy be? Like, which window did Falco see him in?
Yeah. Good question.
Um,
Whichever one's closest to the outer wall, right? Because he looked out the window. That would be the left side. I
you would be going towards the right
Oh, okay, cool.
if you wanted to head in that direction.
Yeah.
Cool. It's the closest one to us anyway.
Yeah.
Right, it is.
So, all right. So you pop open the door, and you head out, and you come to a hallway that kind of V's out. So you come to find out that both doors enter in the same area.
Oh, okay.
So you
Okay.
do have a left and a right. Let me see here about there's descriptions. Okay, so you have two hallways that kind of V out. You have a left path and right path. Down each path, you get to see like at the corners before the hallways continue on. You see at an alcove. You see a north alcove and a south alcove. The one closest to you would be the north alcove, and the one furthest from you would be the south alcove. If you would like to investigate them, let me know.
Yeah, I'll check out the north one.
Okay. So
I'll guide you.
a red velvet curtain hangs in
Okay.
front of an alcove in the northeast corner of this hall. It's empty.
Nah, I like to live on the edge. I want to check for traps.
Sure, go for it.
Oh, I said no. I'm not checking for traps. It wasn't
Oh.
on the end.
So what? You're gonna pull back the curtain?
Jonathan's message and Falco is checking for traps.
Oh, okay. Investigation then.
$14.
14. Yeah, you don't see anything. It's just an empty alcove with a curtain in front of it. Or as far as you know is empty.
Does it look like the curtain? Well, I mean, Falco's the only one that saw. Falco, does it look like the curtain that was drawn back whenever you caught the guy's curly-haired eye?
Well, the
That's a good
alcove
question.
itself doesn't have a window.
Ah,
It's
okay.
just an inset into the thing. Something could have been standing there, but right now it's kind of closed off with a curtain.
Okay. How much effort is it to go check out the south alcove? Is it just like a short
Yeah,
jaunt, or?
it's just down the hall, maybe like 15, 20 feet away.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pull back the curtains on the south one while they're checking out the north one.
Sure.
I'll go
As
with
you
them.
as you approach the alcove, you see a red velvet curtain hangs in front of an alcove in this southeast corner of this hall, and it ripples ever so slightly.
Oh.
That is slightly menacing. Okay, instead of going up to it, I will use my mage hand to pull back the curtain.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me verify some things real quick. Okay. Correction. There are windows
Oh, okay.
in these alcoves. But to answer your question, no, this was not where Falco saw him.
Okay.
But when your mage hand opens up the curtain that hangs in front of this alcove, you notice that one of the windows is broken and the breeze is just causing it to move.
I'm not there. Right?
Well, yeah, I'm not far away from you. I use my mage hand so that I wouldn't have to get too close.
But as you kind of move it away and you notice this, you also notice something else, that you see a black cloth covers something on top of a white marble pedestal.
Okay, I'll get a little closer and mage hand off the cloth.
um
Yeah, mage hand keeps me safe.
hmm,
So you say?
okay. Um you remove the cloth, and it's a severed head,
Oh,
and it takes you a second to recognize the face of it. But it's of your head, Karabar.
ugh!
Speak with dead.
I pull out Kazan.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll stumble backwards and call everyone as good. My head, my head.
Does the head
So
move? When he talks on his like body. Does it match up?
Karabar, you kind of like stumble back, aghast about this, and your mage hand kind of lets go of the curtain, and it falls away out of view. Everybody else kind of sees Karabar panic, and you guys kind of run up, and uh, uh, at the sound of a severed head, Robert, you go and investigate. Quite, friend for Kazan.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, so you open it, you open up the thing, and you see the severed head of Karabar.
Is it like open top? Is it just like in a jar?
No, it's just laying on a white pedestal.
Oh. Is there blood?
Yeah, it's mostly.
Give me a investigation check.
I rub my neck.
Uh-huh.
We rolled a 17.
17. No, there is no blood. It's actually quite clean for a severed head.
Clean cut.
There was 5 graves and 5 of us. Now we're finding a body part of one of us.
Are we already dead?
I'm connecting some dots that maybe don't need to be connected.
Freaking me out a little bit.
Yes. I think I like Chris's idea of speaking with the dead. Or sorry, Leek's idea of speaking with the dead.
Okay.
So I sort of gather myself. This is going to be an interesting conversation. And I walk over to the head. And I don't touch it. Because I don't want to trade places with it or anything. And I will cast Speak with the Dead.
Right. You go, and are you performing this as a ritual or just as a
Well,
spell?
yeah. I don't think I can. I can't
I don't
cast
think
it as a
clerics
ritual.
can ritual cast, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think I can. No, it takes one action to cast. So yep, I just take a moment. I say, saloon, give life once more, and I do I have to touch it? No. Okay. Just double check range. Okay, yeah. So I can just be within 10 feet of it, and I point to it, and I want to ask it some questions.
Sure. So you go and you cast your spell. You direct it towards this severed head. The spell activates and comes down, but it does not take effect.
As a side note, I was wrong. Clerics can ritual cast.
Huh. Okay.
But give me an intelligence check, Karabar.
Okay, just straight intelligence.
Yeah.
Can I guide myself?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yes. Yikes. Okay, so that's a 10 plus, so 13.
13. You would know that a speak with the dead spell that does not take effect can only happen of one of two things. Either it is enchantly protected from this type of spell, or it's not dead.
Mm.
Okay, well, that sort of makes me slightly more confident. Can I go over and, like, grab the head and give it a thorough once over and see, like, is this actually a severed head or is it an illusion of some kind?
Yeah, you go and you place a hand on the head, and it doesn't when you touch it, it doesn't feel like flesh. It feels cold and hard like marble or stone.
Huh.
But it still has like a very, very strong resemblance of like human flesh.
So it's just like a master stoneworker made it look just like real life.
No, it's like it doesn't have the appearance of like this is like what it is. Um, Falco, if you can give me a Arcana check, since you're kind of the only real caster in this area.
Okay. I'll guide myself on this one. All right. That's a 15. Oh, sorry. It's a 16.
16. You can kind of piece the puzzle piece together and kind of like this is an illusion.
It's not real.
Oh, thank
I
God.
thought you could like pass through illusions. Said it felt hard, right?
Maybe it's like a blank dummy head that it just projects the illusion of the face of whoever. That's Megan speaking. That's not Rebecca.
Robert's
Yeah.
pretty well.
Robert is not.
Oh, Never mind.
Nice try, though.
Oh well. Fuck this head. Scare
Could
me.
we
Yeah, kid, does it lift? Can I actually lift it?
Yeah, you can pick it up and hold it. It's got some
Okay.
heft to it.
You want it, Robert? It's another severed head.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll hand it to Robert. Does it, as I'm like handling it and handing it over, does it still look like me?
Uh, yeah,
Ugh,
it still looks like you.
weird. And I'll stop looking at it as soon as possible.
Cool. I put
Foreshadowing.
Bar away in my backpack, but I'm gonna hold, or I mean, I put Kazan away. I'm gonna hold Karabar. Hold my, put my sword away to make room so I can hold him.
Yeah, maybe we find a statue down the road with no head.
That looks like me?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can
Classic
find
golem.
that scruffy guy.
Maybe we find like a statue that looks like Robert, and we can make like when you mix and match Bionicles as a kid.
Pretty sweet. Yeah.
There's no other doors up here, right? Like there's nothing else of note.
Um, no, nothing nearby. Actually, yes, there is. There are two doors opposite of the alcoves on both the north and south areas.
Okay.
So
And
right now you're in the south one where that's where the pedestal was. So there is a door opposite of there if you want to do that one. And then there was also a door opposite of the north one.
the window next to the pedestal in that alcove was broken, you said? Was there
Yes,
anything like
there's three windows. The middle one was broken.
was the glass inside or outside?
Let me see.
Like I want to see, was it broken out of or broken into?
Good question.
Using that wisdom.
It does not say, but I will say that it's hard to figure out as there's probably glass shards on both on the inside and outside, but there's no direct path.
Okay. And like if I poke my head through the window, there's nothing like obvious on the ground.
Um, I'd say with your size, you probably can peek your head through. The slits are pretty narrow, but with your
Oh,
size, I'd say that you're able to kind of poke your head out. You look down, all you see is kind of like overgrown grass, so it's hard to see if there's any like really kind of any shards of glass
okay.
or anything else that would be there.
All right. I can't tell nothing about this, guys.
So the window that uh, the scruffy vampire was looking out of, that would be on the north side, right?
Correct.
Okay. I mean, we can check out the south door, but if we're trying to find, scruffy Strahd, I think we should go back to the north
Scruffy
side.
Strahd.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably north is still that direction, whatever he was in.
Okay.
Or it. I mean, they.
They, yeah.
Shouldn't
Okay.
assume.
Jonathan, it looks like you're falling asleep there. You all right?
I'm hanging on.
So, yeah, we got another 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So we got so you guys are gonna just leave this door alone and continue up north?
Yeah.
Yes. We're trying to find Scruffy Strahd, and yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So you go back up towards where the north alcove is. There is the door across from that if you wish to investigate or not.
Yeah,
So
let's
you're
do
gonna
it.
open up that alcove?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are you that are trying to keep like alignment. This would be a room that's inside the area and not out that has no view of the outside area.
Okay.
Uh, okay. So they would do we are we like are we sort of what's the one track mind finding this guy, or are we checking out every room we pass?
Yeah, I want to stick to trying to find the guy, and then either we find the room he was in and we find him, or he's not there, and then we can backtrack and check
Okay.
everything.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's keep keeping on until we find one that fits the description.
Okay. So you bypass that door. You come across to a long kind of mostly hallway. You walk a little bit down, and actually, I think there's a description. So you come basically onto the balcony that overlooks the foyer that you entered from. So two stone balconies flank the main foyer. Baluster, yeah, balusters carved to resemble knights in shining armor support their elegantly carved stone railings. Weapons and shields festoon the walls along each of these walkways, while alabaster busts of handsome men flank hallways that lead north and south away from the foyer. At the west end of each balcony is an archway that leads to a spiral staircase going up.
Oh, it's a third floor.
Yeah, so he was in a tower, right?
Yeah. Okay.
That's where we will be going. So
Okay. Up we go.
Well, you said it was at the second floor, right? And we're on the second floor right now.
I didn't say which floor, you just saw it in the window.
Oh,
yeah,
well then yeah, let's go up till we find a room.
All right, so you go straight to the, just to give you a little bit more description. As you go down this balcony, there is a hallway to the right as you pass while you're going to there. Looking down that hallway, you do see that there is a door on the right side of this hallway that's slightly ajar, and then that hall tees off at the end. If you wish to investigate down that way, or if you still wish to go towards the staircase.
It's a big ass house.
Yeah, yeah, it really is.
um, I say keep going up. We can always check the shit on the way down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
does the door that's slightly ajar, does that look like the I sort of asking Falco since he was the one that saw it. That look like it would be facing out towards the graveyard and with a window that could be where he was?
Um, Falco, you know that it would be the right facing, but maybe not the right area.
Okay, yeah, maybe a little higher up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up up it is then.
All right, so you bypass that hallway, head towards the stairs, head on up. So you head up the stairs, and it pops you out to a long hallway. You do see that partway into the hallway, there's a lot of debris of it looks like maybe like some a portion of the roof kind of collapsed in or anything else like that. Like a lot of rubble and debris, but nothing that would block your path. Probably just make it difficult terrain. But let me see if there's a description here. Nope, no description. So yeah, there's a hallway on the left side of the hallway. You do see two sets of doors, one closer to you, one further away. And then on the right side, where the hallway would tee off, that's where there's a lot of debris. But if you want to get a closer look at the debris, let me know.
I'll
I'll
probably look at the debris.
So you guys head down towards the debris a little bit. The roof over this part of the mansion has collapsed, creating a 20-foot diameter gaping hole with broken rafters bisecting it. Dark storm clouds roll across the sky overhead. The floor is piled with rocks, broken tiles, shattered beams, and other debris. Beneath the rubble lies a sagging floor and puddles of rainwater.
Hmm.
I know the feeling.
It's just like straight up open sky. There's nothing else above it.
Yeah, yeah, it's just straight up to the sky.
Hmm.
Okay, I mean that happens to old buildings. It's
He
not
must
that.
have been running away.
Falco, does one of these rooms look like it fits where that guy was?
I don't think so.
You can kind of discern that it'd probably be more towards like one of the left side rooms. There are two doorways, one a little bit further back and then one kind of ahead of you. That would probably be the only direction that you would assume this character that you saw would be.
Okay. I think he's close, but no cigar.
Okay,
Okay.
let's check those two rooms then.
All right, which one you want to do first?
I guess the closest one.
Yeah, closest one.
Well, basically, from your position, do you want to go to the one ahead of you or behind you?
Ahead.
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 Okay. All right, so you go up to the pair of double doors, you open them up, you take a peek inside. Uh, excuse me. This room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. Three narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls, and a torn, padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantle has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door set in the south corner of the west wall hangs open on one hinge.
Mm, terrifying.
Yeah, something busted through here. Can I flip up the picture to see what it was,
Let me see
or get an
here.
idea of it?
The picture shows the mansion in better days, under clear winter skies with snow-capped mountains in the background. The top of the chapel tower glows like a silver beacon.
Mm.
Okay.
Back when Silver Dragon used to live here.
There's something important up there, then probably.
The top of the chapel, you said, glows?
Yeah, the top of the chapel tower.
Chapel tower. Did we see the chapel tower when we were in there?
You were in the chapel. Let me double check the schematics here.
Yeah.
Um, the while you guys were outside, you do know that this mansion is taller than just two floors, and so the chapel did raise up a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a tower, technically.
Okay.
But you haven't reached that point yet.
Yeah, we might end up swinging back around to it.
Okay.
There's only one door in this room, that metal door on one hinge.
There are technically two doors. There is the one on the left, which I believe has the door on a hinge. And then there is another door at the opposite end on like kind of like a corner wall that's closed. Um, Falco, you kind of trying to piece things in your mind, thinking that that's probably where you saw the dude.
Mm. And can I do like an investigation or something like that to look to see if I see any like scratch marks or anything else that seems like kind of like violent or like something's being like kept away or was dragged somewhere.
Sure. Give me a investigation.
I will guide you.
That's not gonna be great. That is an 8.
Oof.
Oops. Um, After doing like a little tour of the room, kind of investigating and stuff like that, looking around, you do kind of get the feeling that this area was ransacked, like things kind of busted in here and stuff like that, and a lot of things that were taken. Just by giving the kind of construction of this thing, you can kind of guess this was like either a library or some sort of study. There's a lot of empty bookshelves and stuff like that, so that's probably what was taken out. In fact, as you were looking through, you do see that there is a single remaining book on one of the shelves. Or actually, it's you find it on the floor behind an overturned chair.
What are the odds it's a vampire kill manual?
Yeah. What's the title?
You want to mage hand it?
Oh, you don't want to touch it? Yeah. I mean, I'll mage hand it.
All right,
Grab it.
so, um, so you mage hand it up and you take a look at it, and it's titled "The Oath Celestial." The book has been partially burned, uh, and its cover was slashed by what looked like maybe a sword.
Who attacks a book?
Yeah, and the picture and bust through a wall. What happened here?
Is it in common?
It is. Do
I'll
you
flip
wish to
open it.
kind of leaf through it?
Yeah, I'll flip it open
Hmm.
and see if I can discern what it's talking about.
Leafing through the crumbling book reveals that it's a devotional text for knights from a place called the Holy Empire of Valencia. Um, most of the knights who um, joined this Argynvost against Strahd came from that empire.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll hang on to this book.
Okay.
Throw it in my bag real quick. You want to check out the door that Falco says leads to our quarry?
Yeah,
As you guys are also kind of moving about, you hear the soft flapping sound of wings, but can't discern its origin. Um, a single piece of parchment blows off the top of a bookshelf and spirals lazily in the air and then gently lands on the floor.
make an educated guess that was the giant fucking hole in the previous room.
I'll mage hand the parchment.
Sure.
What's it
Um,
say?
do, 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 do. Second. You pick it up and you see that it's a torn page, and kind of giving a read of it. It looks like it might have been from a journal. But from what it reads, this is what it reads. My knights have fallen, and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love, this valley, this home, the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me. The time has come to throw off this guise and show these heathens my true fearsome form. Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protector of the Balinok Mountains. Let Argynvost be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place, in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvold. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies like the coins of a plundered horde, trophies of a hard-won victory. I do not fear death. Though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now to battle.
Okay, so Argynvost was a fucking silver dragon who was masquerading as a human.
I can get the idea of that.
That's fucking
Mm-hmm.
dope.
If we come
And
across dragon bones, we should bring them back to that mausoleum, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
If we find his body, yeah.
so going back to that scene that we had in the very beginning, where not very beginning, the beginning of this thing where the two sides were fighting and the dragon came down. What side was winning?
The side that was there, um, it was kind of hard to tell because like after the dragon showed up, the kind of the whole visage kind of just vanished from that point. But you do remember that the side that was fighting against um, the side that the dragon was helping was like 10 to 1 odds. So it looked like a losing battle.
Gotcha.
And I just realized too that what we heard from that dragon in the fire earlier, show my knight the light they have lost, is somehow restarting the light in the chapel tower.
Ah, I like that. Okay.
When the knights that we fought died, like light left them and was went somewhere, right?
That's true. Maybe we have to kill all the knights and then we'll restore the light. Kill the knights, restore the light.
Save the cheerleaders, save the world.
Yeah.
Um. So, do we think this is a ghost? Maybe Argenthal that I saw.
What do you mean? In the valley or the fire?
No, in the window.
Mm,
Oh. Hmm.
Like it said, his spirit's not laid to rest. So
Okay.
if
Yeah.
his
Well,
spirit's not at rest, maybe that's literally what we're seeing—a spirit of a dragon.
one way to find out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's head in there.
Get
All right.
in there.
So you kind of go to the room.
Yep. Head into that room.
All right. Are you gonna did any of you guys want to check out the other room with this uh hanging door, or did you want to just go straight to the room?
Oh, I thought the hanging door was the direction.
No.
No, it was the
No,
opposite
there
way.
was two things. There was a room just like when you entered into the door off to the left almost immediately. There's a doorway with a slightly unhinged door or gate. And then towards the back right, there's a set of double doors that were closed.
It's actually a tough decision.
Yeah. Should we stick to our one-track mind or get distracted?
One track mind?
We'll backtrack.
Okay. Yeah, we can always
Yeah,
backtrack.
back down anyway.
Okay, so straight to the room.
Yeah.
Got it. Um, you open the doors, kind of expecting something, um, but you find a empty room. Rich drapes, faded by time and neglect, hide the windows of this otherwise empty room.
Nothing?
Nothing.
So definitely a ghost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um. Can I investigate the room? Does this? I feel like there's something going on here.
Sure, investigate.
I'll guide myself as well. 14.
14. You give the room a clean look over. It's empty. No furniture, no nothing. Just windows and drapes.
Um,
How
can I?
disappointing.
Yeah, yeah. Can I just, my shield is still lit up. I want to just, shine it around the room and say, If there's anyone in here, maybe a scruffy looking fella, we just want to talk. We're interested in Argynvost and his his thing, and we would like to restore the light to this place.
Sign. No, no, nothing. No response.
Are you sure
Can
it was this
I
room, Falco?
look out the window and see if I can pinpoint where like he would have seen us down there?
Yeah, you go to the window and you look down and you have a clear view of the graveyard. And Falco, you go up to the same window and you're like, yeah, this is about the right spot. You saw this dude.
Mm. Yeah, definitely a spirit.
Yeah, not the craziest thing we've seen in Barovia.
So maybe we should go back to the hanging door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys kind of backtrack a little bit, exit out of this otherwise empty room, and you check out this little side room with a busted door. You see a iron door um, that like kind of just basically hanging off a single rusty hinge. It looks like it's been forced open. But the walls of this room are lined with lead. Emptied chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor, their contents plundered. So it kind of get the sense that this was probably like a safer vault, and everything had been emptied
Mm.
by force.
Hmm.
That was our job.
Link was in here.
Yeah.
Can we give it a thorough once over just to make sure that there's not like some gold coins under some broken vase pieces or something?
Sure, give me a investigation.
Someone want to help me
I'll help you.
while I guide myself?
All right.
Okay, investigation.
I got a 4.
17 plus, so dirty 20.
A dirty 20, you go and you basically scrub this place clean, and there's not a single copper piece.
Damn. Well, shit.
Yeah.
You want to look for some drip?
What?
His bones were scattered across the yard.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
the battle that we saw took place in the haunted room.
Yeah, right, out in the field, right? Where we were right past the where we fought the witch.
Yeah. What time is it, by the way?
Good question.
You've guys been in here for quite a while. It's starting to get dark outside. Like it's probably close to sunset, if not sunset already.
Could we maybe bar out this room and attempt a long rest, or are we gonna push through the night?
I say if we're going to go down to where the battle is, assuming these spectral forces have some sort of attacking power, it might be better to come at it with our heads on straight.
So go camp out.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm open
I
to
mean,
it.
this room only has like the one entrance and exit, right?
Yeah, the empty room that you had was like the doors are functional. You can easily bar them if you need to, and there was only one way in and out, other than the windows, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like the most defensible we've been in so far.
Yeah. Okay, it's good little sleep.
Sure.
We'll obviously set a watch.
Of course. I can take first watch.
Oh, we have Robert.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
got sentry.
I think we should have 2 people on watch to.
Double watch.
Yeah, we have a confirmed ghost somewhere in this place.
Sure. That's a good call. Okay. Yeah, is there a way that we can break off this big heavy iron door and use it to bar the door?
I mean, it'd be easily enough for like Robert or um, any of you really to get this iron door unstuck off this rusty hinge. But I would say that the way that the doors to the bedroom kind of like open outward into the room, so you wouldn't really be able to bar it unless
See.
from the outside, but then you'd be locking yourselves in.
Right. Okay.
If they're double doors, can we just like shove something through the handles?
Yeah, you can like do your own like little barring mechanism on the inside, shoving a sword in the handles if you really need to.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
do a temporary lock.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys go ahead and make yourself a little camp. Are you guys going to make a little hobo fire in here, or you just gonna pick your spots and just go to sleep?
Yeah,
Probably.
I mean, I could have a quick hobo fire.
Yeah.
I
Crack a
would
window
cast a
open.
create bonfire low enough to not, hurt ourselves or anything around us, but just a slow simmer.
Yeah, you guys can salvage some wood from the debris out in the hallway or whatever like that to have some fuel for the fire to either keep yourselves warm or cook a meal or two or whatever.
Can I
But
can I
yeah,
say I can't see the light from the outside?
from where?
The windows.
Yeah, I mean, there's. Let me see here. There's so this room is circular in shape because it's like one of the turrets on the four corners of this mansion. And so there's five big windows that kind of go about this room. So there's you can definitely see like the whole back quarter of this mansion out in the lands and stuff like that. So you have a pretty decent view. Um,
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
Any last minute things any of you wish to do before resting?
I want to do my nightly prayer, but I want to sort of try to see if I can get any do a prayer to Saloon and see if I can get any insight into this dragon Argynvost, maybe in my dreams or however Saloon wishes to deliver her message,
Sure,
or not
sure.
at all.
Go ahead and throw a religion check out there.
Sure. I'll guide myself,
Okay.
of course. Oh, sure, thanks. Ugh, fucking bullshit. 9.
9. Okay. Well, you send out your prayer and hope for a message.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Before I go to sleep, I want to set up Kazan and the illusory head of Karabar, like also facing the door, like they're helping me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the first watch with you, and the heads, Robert.
I'll take second.
All right. Well, as you guys go ahead and batten down the hatches for a long night's rest, we'll go ahead and take ourselves a long rest. Um, excuse me. Uh, Thank you everybody who came in and watched and joined. Um, be sure to give us a follow if you enjoy this type of stuff. It really helps us out. Let us know who's watching and whatnot. And of course, you'll always be notified whenever we're streaming. Um, check out our Twitter at the CBOG for all of our updates for the channel, times, and all that stuff. And then give us a follow on YouTube, Central Bureau of Gaming, where we post all of our D&D content and future content if we decide to make it. Um, Other than that, be sure to stay with us this weekend as we continue our playthrough of Solasta. And yeah. So once again, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.